Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
There are some super young teams around the league, but All-Star Draymond Green said, quote, "If you don't have vets around you, you're not really learning what you need to learn. I had guys who taught me how to be a pro, so I worry about that because cultures and things get lost. And eventually, if those go, our league will get lost too." Brian?
Yeah, that's real talk. Thanks, Allie. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Donovan Mitchell.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And Doris, when you're playing in the same conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
And Allen gets it to go.
Well, the playmaking ability of LeBron James may be his best skill in a wealth of incredible skills.
Now here's Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Garland against Dinwiddie from deep. Johnson. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. Now here's Garland. Coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Mobley outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it, outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that one misses. That one misses.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
First quarter, just over a minute played. James with a steal. By himself. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Pass to Bridges. Just 3 to shoot. From deep, Johnson. Cavaliers with a rebound. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight? Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. And here's Mobley, covered by Johnson. James against Dinwiddie. Pass to Mitchell. And here's James. Over Dinwiddie. The shot by James, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
It's James on the wing, covered by Johnson. Garland, the pass to James. On the wing, Mitchell. Counted from distance.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell makes the defense pay.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brooklyn calls timeout. And a moment to check and see who is in the lead when it comes to blocks. Well, you look at Claxton, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game, huge lift defensively for them.
That ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away and it finally falls for you.
They get it back. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Mobley grabs the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got his second basket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Dinwiddie with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. Pass to Finney-Smith from downtown. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Banked it in off the glass. James has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, LeBron James, if you allow him interior position, he's so strong, so physically gifted, forget about it.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute. Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Mobley passes to Mitchell, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Garland. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Allen.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges against Mitchell. Now here's Dinwiddie, tightly guarded. It doesn't go for him, and it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell, the pass to James. And rejected. Mitchell against Bridges. Dinwiddie outside. Over James. Dinwiddie, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. And here's Garland. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Allen in the high post. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brooklyn calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Rubio comes in for Garland. And so it's Brooklyn with it. A 12-point game. Pass to Harris. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for LeBron. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. All right, Doris, let me get your thoughts on big superstar trades where teams are trying to win championships right here, right now.
I think my response would be, Brian, show me the one that's worked in recent history. Listen, it's a bold gamble, and ultimately, talent wins in this league. What you cannot set aside is you have to understand, do the parts fit together? Are they committed to team first? Are they willing to put in all the work required to win a championship? Without it, you won't win.
Now here's Rubio. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn. LeVert passes to Rubio. Now here's Allen. He can't get it to go. Good D by Simmons. Here's Thomas. 9 points in his last outing. Oh, rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Wade, that's good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Thomas. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Powell. Screen by Claxton. Right wing. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's LeVert. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Back to Allen. Shoots over Powell. Allen can't get it to go. Well, the Nets shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Pass to Thomas. Over Rubio. Back to Powell. Let's go with a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now LeVert. There's a screen to the inside. Outside Rubio. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by LeVert, no good. Harris against LeVert. Pass to Thomas. And here's Simmons. Over Rubio. That's good from Simmons on the assist from Powell.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Rubio passes to Allen. LeVert with the ball. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Powell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Claxton. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
It's LeVert on the wing. Powell covers. LeVert outside. Allen with a screen on Powell. Here's LeVert. Pass to Allen. No good that time. Good D by Simmons. Powell outside. Simmons up top. Up top Powell. He's checked by LeVert. Here's Claxton. Back to Powell from outside the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Okoro on the wing, hounded by Harris. Rubio passes to Allen. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Cavalier substitution. Jerry Osmond.
Powell against LeVert. Pass to Osmond from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Now here's Simmons. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
We've got Joe Harris. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Garland. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And he makes the first.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his third year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Garland hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Harris. The 3 is up. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Now here's Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. Kept alive. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got his first points of the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Dinwiddie against Mobley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
It's on LeBron James.
At the line, Spencer Dinwiddie. And out the line, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. No good on the second free throw. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Dinwiddie. Good work defensively by Mitchell. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
That one's off. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Dinwiddie against Garland. They shoot again! Outside Finney-Smith. And again no good by Brooklyn.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
James passes to Mobley. And here's Mitchell. Fires the three. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the middle. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And the shot's good. Osman's got 5.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. Boy, that is a big-time acrobatic athletic move by Darius Garland. Look out.
And the Nets call time here. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Osman. And let's take a look at the first-year players who have really brought it on the offensive end. Here are the NBA's leading rookie scorers. LeBron James is second.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Allen against Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. And here's Finney-Smith from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Garland. Mitchell finds Mobley. Now James. He's covered by Dinwiddie. James against Dinwiddie. Shot's good by James. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Team seconds. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Johnson. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Garland. He's got 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Alec. Now here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8 from deep. Johnson. And they'll get another chance. And the Nets miss again.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Count it. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Dinwiddie. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Garland. Now here's Allen. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Allen, the pass to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Simmons, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Free throw no good for Mobley.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8. Pass to Claxton. 5 on the clock. Here's Simmons. Here's Thomas. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Nicholas Claxton.
On the board, he's had a much bigger impact these last few years than he did before that. He can be relied on now to make a difference with his rebounding, and that's a product of how hard he's worked down low.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Norman Powell. At the line, 2 times.
That free throw no good.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Okoro comes in for LeBron. Levert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, B.A., because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Allen can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Powell. To the paint. From deep, here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Powell. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Inside. Can they get it? That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's LeVert. Can't cash it in from close range. Well, Brooklyn's shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
So the Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Outside Rubio. Pass to Wade. The 3 ball. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Rubio's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Thomas. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The very quick response from deep by Joe Harris. We love it.
Now here's LeVert. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Powell. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Rubio, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Wade. The 3 is up. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now.
2 minutes to play.
Now Harris. Outside Simmons. Harris, a screen on Rubio. Thomas. Off target from 3-point range. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Wade. Outside Rubio. Here's Wade. He's got 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Dean Wade. At the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And so he hits both. And the Nets with possession here. Now Simmons, 6 points for him. Pass to Harris, to the inside. It's stolen away. 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Rubio. Here's Wade, fires for 3. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. He's got 10.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Thomas, covered by Rubio. Thomas misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
Pass to Powell. Simmons against Rubio. Simmons, no good. Cleveland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Osman. LeVert with the ball. from the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Cavaliers on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. You know, both of you were a little late getting to the table today. You guys goofing around on the clock?
What? No. We were just stuck in hair and makeup.
Oh, right. Hair and makeup took forever.
Yeah, I'm sure you two's hair took forever. There's just so much of it. It's kind of like me. And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half for the Cavaliers.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement, guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jared Allen has been sensational.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court right now for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's James in at the three. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Houston Rockets. Then on Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Garland. With a 9-footer, Brooklyn with the board.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Inside. Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. This one for three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Pass to James. Now here's Allen. Not a lot of room. Garland with the ball. James outside. Shoots over Johnson. The shot by James, no good.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's Claxton. Give him 8. Dinwiddie outside, looking to get it going. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Spencer Dinwiddie. And out the line, shooting 2.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. Both shots good from the strike. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Garland. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
To the paint. Here's Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8. Allen finds Mitchell. On the take. Over Bridges. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 11 points.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Dinwiddie against Garland. Here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. For 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Now, here is James. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
LeBron James, shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
Both free throws good from James. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. 5 to shoot. Back to Finney-Smith. The 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. 10 games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You take a look at Cleveland. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And of course the Nets, they're a ways down in the standings.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. Now Bridges. Here's Claxton. Now here's Johnson from deep three-point range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now Garland. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell. And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one's on Darius Garland. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. Brooklyn making some changes. Harris comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in for Bridges. And Cleveland with a change here too. Osman, he's checked in for Allen. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Garland up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. James against Harris. Mobley. The shot's good on the assist by James.
LeBron James.
James has got 3 assists now in this one. Dinwiddie passes to Powell. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Harris. 7 points in the game. The 3. The rebound by Osman. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
To me, Cedi Osman is a great reminder of how international the game is today. This guy is a Turkish citizen. We know he's had a ton of success playing for their national team.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And here in the NBA, Osman has had his share of success as well, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's proven to be a real asset for this team. Something of a gap filler. He can give you a lot with whatever minutes he gets. He'll contribute on the glass, he can score it, and he's certainly a quality passer.
Simmons has checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Dinwiddie. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Harris. Simmons with it. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. LeVert outside. Here's Rubio. Lets a 3 fly. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Shot from 12. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Mobley. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Powell passes to Harris. Back to Powell. Knocks it loose. James with a steal. Pass to Rubio. Here's James. Pounded by Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
That free throw good from James.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. Both free throws good from James. Timeout called, the Nets.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Okoro is checked in for James. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. Fifth, the Cavaliers.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Thomas. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rubio with a steal. Inside, Okoro. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Here's Thomas. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Basketball.
It's stolen by Rubio. Pass to Okoro. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Okoro's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Thomas, covered by Rubio. Out left to the wing. Oh, there's the alley! And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Mobley against Simmons. Mobley passes to Rubio. Pass to Wade, to the paint. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got his second basket on the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Thomas, covered by Rubio. Here's Thomas. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Pass to Okoro. Mobley with it. Powell covers. Mobley, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Now Johnson. For 3, here's Harris. Knocks down the long J. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Rubio with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. And it's good for 2. Give him 8 points now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Powell against LeVert. Takes a 3. That shot missing. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Simmons. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
You can see the defender struggling to contain Mobley. He's got size, he's got agility, and he's got touch.
Free throw good, Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Mobley. Here's Simmons. He's got 6. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Pass to Thomas. Here's O'Neal. Outside Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Step back shot. The shot won't fall. Good D by Mobley. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Rubio up top. Rebound Brooklyn. Powell with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Cleveland with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Sharp out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Edmund Sumner. And it's Harris in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Okoro. Outside, Green. Here's Osman. Pass to Wade. Releases. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Harris. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Pass to Wade. Now here's Garland.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Now here's Garland. Defense is right there. And a missed layup. And the Nets shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His third personal foul. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Edmund Sumner. At the line, 2 times.
First one falls. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant. Garland for 3, hits a 3-pointer.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Harris against Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
They'll pin that foul on Danny Green.
At the line, Joe Harris. And out the line, shooting 2.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
The offensive rebound. Here's Watanabe. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Osman. The 11-footer. O'Neal pulls it in. Pass to Harris. Here's Sharp. Here's Sumner. Off with the layup. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Green, the pass to Garland. Back to Green. The rebound by the Nets. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris on the wing. Green covering. Down low. Here's Sumner. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Sumner's got 8 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside, Green. Inside, here's Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Harris outside. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, BA, what's great is it's not just player development, it's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great.
Now here's Green. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for O'Neal. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in. And for the Nets, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's Sumner, guarded by Garland. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line, Edmund Sumner. At the line, 2 times.
He misses the free throw. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, BA, a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Evan Mobley.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. And here's Garland. Oh, they need this! And finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Here's Sumner. Harris outside. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, BA, first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And Harris no good on that one. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Mikal Bridges.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
And he drops him first. Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, BA. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Good on both.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Jams it in off the great move.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Allen. Here's Garland. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Sumner. And the impact of international players in the NBA. It's climbing dramatically. Doris, in 1990, they played less than 5% of available minutes. Now it's more than 20%.
Well, the beauty is it's not just about the increase in numbers. It's the players at the top level in the NBA. Look at the MVP race last season. The top 3 were all international. I love it. It's a good sign for the game. We want the best players regardless of where they're from.
Wade. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Claxton. Back to Sumner. Shot clock at 6. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Sumner's got 14 points now in the second half. Cleveland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Now Garland. Pass to Wade. Out to Garland. Jacks up a three. Rebound Brooklyn.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Sumner. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. He got a piece of it. Here's Sumner. Harris left side. Back to Sumner. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Pass to Allen. Allen with a screen on Harris. Back to Allen. Out to Garland. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
4 on the clock. Here's Sumner. And too long on the shot.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Isaac Okoro. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in for Sumner. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. LeBron comes in for Osman. So he gets them both. The Nets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Rubio. And here's Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Dinwiddie. Oh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Johnson. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Ryan, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Now here's Rubio.
And see the defender unwilling to just give it to Rubio, forces him to the line.
4th team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio, shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Well, Ricky Rubio has made a career out of trying to make the guys around him better. This guy's so unselfish.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Over to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Evan Mobley.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
Team's 5th foul. At the line, Spencer Dinwiddie stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Dinwiddie. Ben Simmons is checked in for Finney Smith. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Osman. Mobley, a screen on Harris. Osman, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Harris outside. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.